Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You got Indigo Diamond here with another video about All Star 6. Before we get into that though, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment down below, who are you rooting for? I am still not sure because we still have pretty much like, I mean, I like all these queens so I can't decide. I mean, they're all doing really well this season, no one came to play, I'm just not sure. Who knows what we should do, who we should root for everyone. But let's get into the video. So this week it's interesting. So the queens had to do a challenge where they had to do an advert for their side hustle. So you had the Rent Queen, Drag Fixers, and the Exercise Queens. So the Exercise Queens, we'll go through them first because they were the safe group. So they were Eureka, Scarlet, and Kylie. All did really well. Like, it was a really good team, really strong. Eureka killed it. Kylie did really well. And Scarlet did really well as the airhead. She does very well in that that role. So, typecasting maybe. Considering the acting challenge in season 11 that she did. She was quite the airhead character in that too. I really enjoyed their team. I love the fact that for the runway they brought back the redemption runway. I personally feel like that should be in every All-Star season. So far we've only had it twice, but I think it should be every season. Every All-Star season they should have the redemption runway because, you know, you lost your season, you came back and you're, you know, competing again to win. I feel like there should be a redemption runway. There's always bound to be, for the most part, like one look that you didn't do very well in. Funny thing with this redemption runway, though, was a lot of the queens didn't do runway looks. A lot of them were either their entrance looks or, like, Kylie did a Snatch Game look. So, but she did a Lady Gaga look. It looked nice. Scarlet redid her entrance look, and it looked 10 times better than the look she had for her runway originally. Well, for her entrance originally on season 11. For me personally, Eureka redid her faux fur look. Now, I didn't mind her faux look. Faux fur look. Oh god. It was alright. Same problem I had with a lot of the queens that did this on season 9 was I wouldn't necessarily have got that faux fur was the theme for that runway. Like, there wasn't a whole, because like all Eureka had was like a bit on her shoulders and that. Like, that was all the faux fur she had. And I was like, wouldn't have got faux fur from that runway, but okay. I feel like she, I don't know, I kind of would have preferred it if she had been able to do maybe her old lady from season 10. You know, the one where she ended up just wearing that long flowing coat and she was like, I just like it because it like flows nice when I move and things like that. The one where she ended up in the bottom against Cameron Michaels, whose old lady look was amazing, and they got a double stay. So they were great, you know, did well, they were safe. The winning team were the Drag Fixers. Now this team did really well. You know, I was killing myself through a lot of these, to be fair. So, you know, Trinity K. Bonet was the winner of this episode. She won the challenge. And her redemption runway look was, she redid her season 6 promo look. Now, I can kind of understand. I mean, Trinity never had any problems on the runway. Like, I think every single runway look she had was absolutely amazing. So, you know, that's fair. I think she was the right person to win the challenge. She was great. She was like the one that just reacted to like being fixed, which was brilliant because she was like, I was like, this is not fixing. Absolutely loved that. Yara, I thought, did really well in this challenge as well. And she redid her season 3 promo look, which again, yeah, I'm not really sure what else she would have redone, but I think with Yara's, I didn't mind it. I just kind of, I didn't like the whole one leg thing. I would have preferred it as a dress, but but that's just me. Who else was? Raja was in that group. Raja did, again, really well in the challenge. She redid her farm to runway look. I really liked this look. Like, I think Raja outdid herself with this redemption look. I think it looked really good. It was still true to what it, like, the original look was, but it was definitely an elevated look, which that's the whole point of this. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was great. And Pandora, again, killed it this challenge. I really enjoyed Pandora. I'm loving Pandora this season. I think she's doing a great job. The look she had to redo was her runway for the first episode of All Stars 1. I don't really know what the look was supposed to be originally anyway. And it was alright. I think I actually preferred the look that she wore in All Stars 1, but you know, I think she did really well in the challenge, and you know, I'm so happy for her this season. She's doing really well. The bottom team, right? Rent a Queen. Now, they were saying about how they kind of like try to put too much in there sort of thing, and you know, yeah, I mean, it was the least funny out of the three, so I can see them being in the bottom. They didn't, like, split them up. They were just like, no, your team is in the bottom, so you're all up for elimination, which made me really sad because, like, I don't know, I still think they all did really well. I mean, I think if I had to pick a bottom, like, 2 out of the group, it would have been Akeria and Silky. For, like, their overall performances, nothing to do with the outfits. Ginger did amazingly well in the challenge, but, you know, it's Ginger and it's an acting sort of thing. You know, of course she's going to do well. Her outfit was... I did not like her outfit. And this is my big problem with Ginger. She's great in the challenges, and then it comes to the runway and you just go, Ginger, did you think that was a good idea? And it's funny because, like, she said in her promo about how, you know, now she understands fashion, she really gets it, and she's excited to show us it this season. And I was sat there going, is that going to start soon? I mean, I'm not a fashion person, but even I know that outfit was horrible. But she was redoing her Future of Drag from All Stars 2, and I will say, it looked better than the original. It still wasn't good, though. It was like that bodysuit with like the ruched leggings and stuff like that, and I was just like, no. Jan, again, thought she did really well in the challenge. She redid her entrance look from season 12, which I understand. I mean, again, Jan was one of those people where I actually really enjoyed most of her looks, so I'm not really sure what she could have redone if she hadn't done that one. And I preferred it to the original, which was, you know, the point. She did it as a dress. I actually liked the hair. It was different for her, but I liked the hair. I loved the dress. I thought she looked great. What look did Akeria redo? I don't remember what look Akeria redid. What look did Akeria redo? Let me look this up, because I'm not 100% certain, and I really feel like I should know. So Akeria's redemption look was her caftan look, which was... I mean, I would have done the farm to runway look, because I feel like as much as what she wore wasn't like a caftan, I still feel like it was better than the farm to runway look. But I will say I know that they don't get to pick... Well, I'm assuming they didn't get to pick if it's anything like season 3 of All Stars, where they did this runway first. They got told which runway look to do. I do prefer this to her original caftan. It's not anything exciting, but, you know, it is what it is. And lastly, Miss Silky Nutmeg Ganache, who really did kind of, like, fall behind on the in the challenge. And, you know, she was just very quiet. And, you know, yes, I didn't like her on her original season because she was so loud, and things like that. But, you know, you've got to be able to find that sort of, like, happy medium. And I don't feel like Silky did that. I was not a big fan of her runway look. So she was redoing her family the makeover challenge look that she did in season 11. Now, I love this colour on her. Like, her face and her hair, so, like, neck up is beautiful. My problem with the outfit itself isn't the shape, because her shape is, like, on point this episode. She looks great. The material she's got for, like, the fringe, there's something about it I don't like the look of. But, you know, it's definitely better than the outfit she did in the Makeover Challenge originally. So, you know, tick for that. Her body shape's beautiful on this, tick for that. Hair, makeup, beautiful, tick for that. So, you know, all in all, she did well. Now, the lip sync assassin this week, this was interesting. So, Trinity is the winner, so she's got to go up against the lip sync assassin. It's not curtain, but I'm going to say curtain, pulls up and there's no one there. And what happens is Laganja Estranja jumps from God knows where into a split on the stage and says, "Come on, All Star 6, let's get sickening." Now, I know everyone wanted Laganja back for this season, especially for that. And to be honest, I was kind of surprised that she didn't come back just for that. But we all still got it, because she still came back as a lip sync assassin and she did the thing. So, happy days. Now, this lip sync was good. I enjoyed this lip sync. Trinity didn't win the lip sync, and I think that was the right call. I think she had moments where she was really kind of going for it, and there were other moments where she seemed to kind of slow down a bit. I felt so bad for Silky in this. So, Laganja did a reveal. And she did her reveal and threw the thing that she'd taken off to the side of the stage, and it hit Silky in the face. Now, you know, doing All Stars, they're going to be sat at the side there. They did it for All Stars 5. So, you know, what way? It's like, and like, even when you first came out, you would have known they were stood there or sat there. It's like, throw it to the back of the stage. Don't throw it at them. It's like, poor Silky. It's like, what are you doing to her? It's like, she's already in the bottom, so she feels rubbish enough as it is, and now you're throwing your outfit at her. I mean, you know, yes, Laganja was fabulous at lip syncing. I would like to see her come back to compete on All Stars, as long as she's going to end up in the top, so she can do more lip syncing, because come on, that's just amazing. But come on, it's like, poor Silky. I felt so bad for her, just like having, like, it's basically like she was being kicked while she was down. Which made the next part even worse, because so Laganja won the lip sync, which means the group vote sends a queen home. They choose to send home Silky. You know, she had a bad day, she got put in the bottom, she got an outfit thrown at her, and then she got eliminated by her peers. Like, come on. It's like, that's not fair. So, after that, I always watch the Watch Your Packin' with Michelle Visage, always. A, because I love Michelle, and B, just because it's nice to see sort of like a bit more of the queens when they've been eliminated. So if any of you haven't been watching it, it's usually on YouTube. I can say for the UK, I don't know about anywhere else. I imagine it would be, but just try YouTubing it, you know, you'd probably find it. And, you know, I didn't like Silky on her season. I liked her more watching her on social media and like her Instagram and stuff like that. I've liked her more back on All Stars on this season. And the thing that breaks my heart is the fact that in her Watch Your Packing, she was saying about how, you know, at one point she almost quit drag like after her season because of like the amount of hate she was getting and things like that. And, you know, Michelle made such a perfect point because she said, you know, the problem with the fandom is a lot of them don't seem to realise that if you don't like a particular queen but you like another queen, you can support the queen you do like. You don't have to tear down the queen that you don't like. And this is something that I keep saying because I just don't understand why you have to tear down someone you don't like Just support the person you do like. It's not hard. It's not difficult. And a lot of these, a lot of the fans seem to forget these are actual people that are competing. They have feelings. Just because they're on TV doesn't give you the right to tear them down. Also, they're on TV, so you're only going to get, a quarter of the story of their actual personality and things like that, which is why I always follow the queens on Instagram afterwards, because I'm like, okay, so I didn't, even if I didn't like them on TV, because I'm like, so I didn't like you on TV, I want to see what you're actually like. Because, Silky's so much more lovable, on Instagram and stuff like that. I saw her do an interview on Hey Queen, all those things. She is such a caring, loving person on those, and it just didn't come across in season 11. So as much as I didn't care for her then, I would never tell anyone to send her death threats. I would never throw any hate to her, because what's the point? It doesn't help anyone. All you need to do is just support the queens you do like. Bing, bang, bong. All good. It pains me to see that someone that is talented, she is talented, go through all this hardship because of things people have seen on TV. It's a TV show, guys. Don't take it so seriously. But then she, with the watch packing as well, you kind of get a sneak preview of what their finale dress would have been. Silky's was just this dress filled with loads of slurs of things that people have called her, and yeah, it was sad because she shouldn't have to go through this just because she went on a TV show. It's not fair. But she said about how when she was nearly quitting drag, it was because she got offered to go do, I want to say a PhD, but I don't think that's right. Doctorate or something like that. And Michelle said to her, she's like, as a mother, I would always encourage you to follow your education, but, I would also really encourage you to follow your dreams of what you want to do, which is your drag as well. I would love to see you do both. And I agree, I think if she has the opportunity to go and get educated further, great, good for her. It's always stuff that they can use later in life if it comes to it. Not because of the hate, but just in general, if it gets to a point where maybe she does lose her passion for drag, or she just decides, I want to go in a different direction, she has that option. But, I think it's a shame that she's almost being pushed to do that, against her will, just because of the fact that the fan base is being incredibly toxic. So anyone who's a fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, just remember to lift up the queens that you do like, and if there's any queens you don't like, don't say anything to them. Or at least if you do say something positive, because being negative it's just not helpful to anyone. I mean, yes, I say things like, I don't like this outfit, I don't like that outfit. It's an opinion, and it's... I'm not sat here going, oh my god, why have you worn that outfit? It's so offensive, go kill yourself, because that is not okay. But, saying that you don't like something, I don't like that outfit that you wore, as an opinion, you can say stuff like that, but just be wary of what you are saying. At the end of the day, they clearly liked it, which is why they picked it. And hey, I'm sure I wear stuff that people don't like all the time. It's fine. My feelings don't get hurt that easily. But, saying that, so we lost Silky today. Next week, obviously it's new week, new challenge, new runway themes, new lip sync assassin. Who will it be? Nobody knows. It's always a thing I'm so excited about with All Stars at the moment. And especially considering these lip syncs have been good. The first 3 lip syncs, the lip sync assassins they're playing, they haven't been messing around with, So, we will see. We'll see what happens next week. Hopefully it's all going to be good. Hopefully, it's going to be no more tears. It's just going to be go, go, go. But that is going to be it from me. So don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know who you are rooting for. I still have too many queens that I want to go like right to the end of this point. So there we go. While you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and don't forget to follow me on my socials. I stream a few times a week. Next week I'm going to be streaming a bit more, so I'm going to because I'm off because it's my birthday. It's literally my birthday tomorrow, so the 5th of July is my birthday. I will be doing a birthday stream. I'm not sure when that's going to be. It's just going to be at some point during the day. But, you know, feel free to stop by a stream. Feel free to stop by a stream sometime. You know, just pop up, say hi. And, you know, we can talk Drag Race. Just because I do YouTube videos about Drag Race does not mean if you catch me on stream, you can't talk about Drag Race. You can always talk about Drag Race with me. I'm literally like that one person that's like, anytime, any conversation, I can probably steer it to Drag Race, so it's all good. But until then, I'm your girl Indigo Diamond, and I'll see you lovely people next time. See ya! All sounded off key. See ya! No, that sounded even worse. See ya. Bye guys!